Hello, family. Thank you once again for joining Empowerment Network. So, as usual, my sister and myself are here to answer to the $1 million question: why on passive? And of course, today we have a very special topic which goes like save the woman and protect the girl child. Hi, sis.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night for those who are going to sleep right now. Thank you for returning and thank you for being patient and being waiting. And for those who are returning and for those who are joining us for the first time, thank you very much. We are here with a special guest. We had some technical challenges, but we are so glad that we are able to connect in another way. Yeah, so just stay tuned and please do join in the program, join in and make comments, join in the discussion as well, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you guys. So our guest has been struggling. We are late today for 15 minutes because he has been struggling to join us here live, but it was not really going. Network challenges due to where he is. So he is on WhatsApp now. If he starts speaking, guys, kindly let us know in the chat whether you can hear him. Hello, Mr. Aziz. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, everyone.
Hi. Yeah, so you are joining us live on Empowerment Network. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
All right, thank you very much. I am Aziz Talisisius. I am a Southern Cameroonian refugee who is based in Nigeria. I've been in Nigeria since the war in the genocide that's ongoing in Southern Cameroon commenced in 2027.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are discussing here today because the title of the topic for discussion today is save the woman and protect the girl child. Can you tell us about that? We know he says, guys, let us know if you can hear Aziz, please. Please check on the chat. All right, they say they are hearing you. So you try to speak aloud so that everybody can hear you. So we are talking about save the woman and protect the girl child. Tell us about that, please.
All right, thank you very much. Honestly speaking, when we ran from the war and took refuge here in Nigeria, the situation surrounding our stay was not really the best. I realized that our mothers, our sisters, and our children, especially the female gender.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. All right, guys, these are the challenges we have. However, we are not going to give up because Aziz has provided us with a lot of information, right? He is running this NGO, like he just explained. He is a refugee originally from the southern Cameroons. And since 2016, they ran away from violence, from war, and they are seeking refuge in Nigeria. So what he has made us hear in the or understand in the background. Aziz, can you hear me? All right, we'll keep trying, guys. So what he made us understand is that looking at the situation of the female child and the women and children and stuff, it was not comfortable for him. So he had to stand up and do something, even though as a refugee, he thought of standing up to empower the female child and the mothers and all of those. So sis, can you just comment on anything we've heard from Aziz before? Then we have some pictures. We'll just show you pictures. We explain what he has told us about these pictures. All right, he's calling.
Calling back.
But see, just go ahead and comment. All right.
Don't forget when it comes to war as well. If you
Hello,
are
Aziz.
very conversant with war,
Hello.
you realize that
Okay.
not
Please.
just the women
Yeah,
and the
sis,
girls are in. Okay.
let if he can speak, let's give him room. Go ahead, Aziz. Just speak, please.
Okay, so when we escaped to Nigeria, our women, sisters, and children faced a lot of challenges. A lot of them were being sexually harassed, and even the fact that most of their husbands were killed as a result of the genocide. Life was very, very difficult. I used to shed tears when I see what they were going through. So I decided to meet my brothers who were around and some women for us to come together and see how we can stand and defend the women.
Okay. So that is how save the woman and protect the girl child came about.
Actually, that is how it came about.
All right. So sis, do you have any question for Aziz, please?
We just wanted to find out for starters, and we know that's how it started. We also want to find out from you for how long has this been going on, and then what are the kind of source of funding that you have.
Okay, we started the initiative in 2019, so it's been going on now for over 4 years. And when we came to Nigeria, I decided to make a difference because the living condition at that time is very, very untold. So I decided to hustle to make a living for myself, and God blessed me through the business. I came in, I was doing business, and through this business, the little profits, the proceeds I got from the business, I used it now to fund some of the activities we are carrying out over the years. But we have some partner organizations with UNHCR. From time to time, they do give us little assistance. Even UNHCR themselves, from time to time, they do give us little assistance. But it's not actually enough. Yeah. It's not really been easy.
The assistance that they give to you, is this something that is periodical or is it regular, like a support monthly, or is just as they have it?
I think Sister Funmi is asking you about. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, just once in a while. For example, the last time we received support of books from UNHCR was in 2021.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes, then last year, 2022, Save the Children Nigeria also gave us assistance in the areas of books, school materials. That's just all. But in the other areas of livelihood, skills acquisition, agriculture, we receiving no funding in that aspect. It's solely it's just self-sustained initiative. No one is funding that aspect there.
All right,
it's really way down. Yeah.
So about skills acquisition and all of those, the empowerment stuff, what are some of the things that you are doing?
Okay, like so we have girls who are not going to school. So we enroll them into various disciplines. Some are into tailoring, some are into general. Then we have some who are into bead making. Then another group, another segment are into baking and pastries. We're training them in all these areas.
Okay, there's a lady on the screen now with 2 bottles of fluids in the bottles, which is saying something about liquid soap and stuff. Can you say more about that, please?
Okay, yeah. We've carried out a lot of training on liquid soap. One of the reasons is that, you know, the living condition here is very, very difficult. Life is getting more expensive in Nigeria. So the high rate of unhygienic conditions is really alarming the sentiments, and it's worse when it comes to women. So we decided to train them. We've carried out a lot of training on liquid soap. When we train them on liquid soap, at times we share it to them to go and use to help their household. But the most important thing is that when you train someone, you need to empower that person so that on their own they can continue from there. But that has been a major challenge on our part.
Okay, sister, she says the major challenge is that when they train somebody, they need to empower them, but there's a challenge because they are not able to do that. Do you have another question or comment on that, please?
I would just like to know apart from areas that they are not able to actually empower. I know he's mentioned some areas that they had support, but that was like last year, and then the year before the last, and that was it, and it was only once in a lifetime of the year support. So what are some of the areas that they actually need support in, apart from not being able to empower the women to be able to sustain their families?
Okay, we have another area, the area of agriculture. You know, Nigeria, we don't have lands here, and to acquire farmland, you need to wait.
Wow.
And most of these refugees are very, very poor. So we took upon ourselves the initiative to rent some lands, huge hectares of lands from the Nigerian government, just beside the refugee camp, where we've been struggling to get seedlings, we've been struggling to assist these women have farms. See, at times, 2020, 2021, they cultivated a lot of crops, and it has helped to mitigate hunger. But actually this year, we've acquired 7 hectares of land, but no work has been done on it because right now we are facing a lot of financial crisis. We cannot pay for the tractors to till the land. We cannot acquire seeds as we used to do. We cannot acquire chemicals as we used to do. So the area of agriculture is facing a lot of challenge in that area, and this is the farming season. So that's one of the areas we are facing challenges. And still on the skills acquisition,
Go ahead.
on the skills acquisition, we've trained women on baking and pastries, and we started a bakery project in the settlement. But along the way, couldn't continue due to financial constraints. Wanted to create a bakery where the knowledge they've learned, they'll be able to produce bread. We will create some kind of boulangerie in the settlement, and will serve as a kind of economic empowerment, because some of them will be hired, and some of them will be given bread to sell along the streets, along the market, and things really going to a long way to help them.
All right. So when you say, because you keep saying that financial challenges, and this year you have acquired 7 hectares of land, but you lack the seeds, you lack the fertilizers or stuff like that, you lack the money to pay for the tractors to till the land. How much would it take to pay to till like the 7 hectares of land or a small portion of land? How much do you need to acquire seeds in order to plant on this land and stuff? Just let people know.
Okay, to till 1 hectare of land, the tractor tills 1 hectare of land at 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira per hectare. And a hectare, yes, a hectare can, the way we share the farm among the women, in 1 hectare, we have 25 women in 1 hectare.
Okay.
25 women, yes. So now we have to multiply 80,000 naira times by the 7 hectares that we have acquired. So we're having about 450,000 naira. 50 or so.
Okay, yes, Sister Kobe, if you can do us a favor and convert what 80,000 or let's say 500,000 naira is into dollar, let's have an idea to see if somebody might be moved at some point to just chip anything at all. Will surely go a long way, guys. So this is a refugee. He is speaking all the way from Nigeria. Kindly let us again know in the comment section if you can hear him speak, because we really wanted him to speak by himself, but unfortunately he could not join us. So there are many challenges. You have talked about the seeds. You can't afford all the tilling of the hectare, the land and all of those. And then the ladies doing the liquid soap and stuff. We need to know about that too. How much would it take to empower one family to start off a soap making business, so to sell and be able to sustain themselves?
With a sum of 15,000 naira, we can empower a household. We can empower a household, and it's really going to be self-sustainable. It's going to 15,000 naira for start, and we monitor them, follow up.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right. So that's good. So guys, what we're doing here, Sister Fumi, have you done any conversion yet, or you're still on it?
I'm still on that one.
All right. While Sister Fumi is trying to convert to tell us what our people need out there. Once again, if you are joining us now, guys, we're talking. Somebody is joining us on WhatsApp from the refugee camps in Nigeria. That is a refugee from the southern Cameroon, so where I come from. He's seeking refuge in Nigeria for the past since 2016.
If I may interject,
all right,
560,000 naira comes to about $700.02 as of today's conversion rate.
Okay, about $700 to be able to till
722. Let's round it up as 723.
Yes, dollars to be able to till 7 hectares of land for the refugee. And so when see, I think that if you're still doing some conversion, I'll ask a question. If you think that you want to, So as if a lady is assigned to 1 hectare, or 3 ladies are assigned to 1 hectare of land, is that just to cultivate and feed themselves, or can they have something out of that they'll also take to the market?
I think you mentioned 25 women.
Oh,
25 women to an hectare.
Oh my God.
Umagi.
Yes.
I think.
All right. Go ahead, sis.
I think it was 25 women to a hectare.
Right. All right. So I think you listen to
Yes.
Yes.
I said, me, I would not. good. Now you don't sell them for 6,000.
6,000 naira.
We'll clap for you. We'll clap for you.
So can
Thank
you
you
just
to save the
explain to
woman and
us?
protect
She
the
seems
girl.
to be happy. What is happening here?
Yeah, that was in 2022. By the grace of God, we carried out an agricultural project on okra cultivation. You know, it's okra, there's market, Nigeria has market. So they cultivated okra, and within the space of 2 months, they started harvesting. After 3 days, they were able to, the list they were going to sell, this person was going to sell after 3 days was 4,000, 5,000.
Oh.
This mama who is speaking, after 3 days, she was selling at 7,000 naira.
Yes.
And I bet you, during that period, for 7 months, the cash-based intervention of 2,700 naira was not yet paid. So it went a long way to help these women.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sister Fumi, do you want to come in, please? I've been doing the talking. I know you've been doing the conversion, but you need to speak too. Are you're muted?
Some of our guests were asking $700 for each person per hectare. No, $700 for the 7 hectare to till the 7 hectare together. That's what $700 will do. $722 and a few cents will till the whole 7 hectares. That's what our brother Aziz is saying. Not just, and then each hectare is shared between 25 women. So if they have 1 hectare that is going to 25 women, you can imagine 27 hectares divided by 25.
Well,
20,
I don't think I'm
25
not sure. You really
times 7. That's about 175 women altogether for
on
them
1
to be able
hectare of land.
for the 7 hectares.
For the hectare, 7 hectares. All right. But then he's making us to understand that that's a kind of source of empowerment. It's not just like to get food, but then they produce okra, which is in high demand in Nigeria, and they sell it, which means that if they're able to till this land and get the seeds and plant, it's going to actually make a difference. So we just want to appreciate our sister Sentina as usual. Thank you, sis, for chipping in. So go ahead.
They also mentioned the difficulty in getting seedlings. So we want to know how much it will take for them to be able to get seedlings that they need to produce. But the most important thing, like he said here, even if they get the seedlings, they need to have enough to be able to, actually hire the tractor to be able to cultivate the land, which when they cultivate it, they need to have seedlings. So both of them are quite important, isn't it? So how much will it cost to also have the seedlings that are needed for them to actually plant, apart from before we go to the bakery?
Yeah, we have that we're gonna cultivate. We're gonna be cultivating maize, and 1 hectare of land takes a bag of hybrid maize, and a bag of hybrid maize in Nigeria is 55,000 naira. Then we're also gonna be cultivating cassava, and we'll be cultivating cassava on 3 hectares. Cassava is is high demand in the market. We use cassava to make gari. We use cassava to make fufu.
Right.
We use cassava. Yes, a lot of things that cassava helps refugees. Yes. So there's the hybrid. There's also, in Nigeria right now, I don't know, the government has paid a lot of attention on agriculture. So most of their seedlings now they have hybrid. Yes, they have hybrid. So to obtain a hybrid of cassava, that's gonna cover a hectare of land. We'll take 100 bundles of cassava, which is 1,000 naira a bundle. That's 100,000 francs. 100,000 naira. Yes, 100,000 naira. Yes, per hectare cassava.
All right.
And we're also gonna be cultivating sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is very in Nigeria. It's rich people who consume sweet potatoes, especially in Cross River. Yeah, it's very expensive. Yes.
Right.
So what are some hectares to cultivate sweet potatoes? And
Milwaukee.
The stems are being sown.
Yeah.
So sweet potatoes on 1 hectare of land. So we calculated
All right.
14,000.
What I would like us to do now is we just wanted to paint a picture for people to see. So I think we know at least the first we've heard enough about the 7 hectares of land that needs tilling, we need crops, we need all of those things. But then sis, do you think it's time for us to open up to say we badly like need help, please? I hand
Yes,
that over to you.
whatsoever way people can actually help in this area. We are not waiting until when we actually have apples dropping. We'll like to encourage people. I know our sister Santina has already opened the way as relating to that. So even if it's $10, $1,
Oh, all right.
$5, people can give £1, €1, whatever it is that you can give at the moment. Please make sure you support. Our brother has his details, which he has, but I think Sister Comfort, you need to
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
you
Yeah. I
know
normally, yes,
uh,
Sister
put
Praveen,
the details, create
What I
fundraising,
normally
and
do,
let's go.
I normally collect this help through my PayPal. If it's okay, I can just put my PayPal account on the
Yes,
screen.
please,
That's what we've been
preferably.
using. And some people showed interest last time to support me when I was here with Arnold through the Aziz account in Nigeria. They Save the Woman and Protect the Girl Child account. So if there's somebody who is in Nigeria and they would like to chip in a naira, we would really appreciate. Aziz, if you can drop me the details on WhatsApp, then I can put it here. Then I put my PayPal account too, because that has been working really well. People have supported me for this project since I think 2 years now through this, and it's been really of help, guys. Sorry that we're bringing this, but as you can see, while you are trying to do that, tell us the conditions or how children go to school, because we have a few pictures, but then people need to understand. Meanwhile, I'll put the details, the WhatsApp, the PayPal details on the screen. If that helps, please. If anybody is moved to chip in anything, it will definitely go a long way. Thank you. So, sis, I'm putting that. If you have any comment, you go ahead. Aziz, can you
Okay.
hear me, please?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Sis, our sisters.
so
Hear
yes,
us
Sister
again.
Vavin has
Yeah,
put
as
something
usual,
there.
sis. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much. This will go a long
So
way, family. We really appreciate.
if you put your PayPal,
Yes, right away. I'm doing that. So, Aziz, tell us about children. I'll put the pictures on the screen.
what about those who don't have PayPal? How do you sort out those who don't have PayPal?
Okay. Okay. If people can just show interest on the screen on the screen on the chat.
I've just put those that wanted there. Sister
Yes, if you're in the
Mercy.
UK and you think that you just want to go through the account, it can still work. There is also this thing, I've forgotten how they call it, send wave. There is
Yes, send
there's a
wave,
lot
yeah.
of means, yeah. So we're just I know that it's not easy, but these people badly need this help. So if you can tell us about the children, we've seen a few you distributing rulers and stuff. So how do children go to school and how do all of those things happen, please?
Okay, thank you very much. Here in the refugee camps, children between 2 to 6 years are not cared. Their education is not being catered for. So it's so painful. Yes, it's so painful. And UNHCR takes care of primary and secondary education. They don't care about the tertiary education. So
all right, hold on, Aziz. If you say UNHCR takes care of primary education, these pictures we see on the screen, is that the sponsorship of the United Nations Commission on Refugees and stuff like that, High Commission on Refugees? The children sitting on the floor. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, these ones, they are children between 2 to 6 years.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we created an initiative, the early childhood education, the early childhood education across the various settlements, because we realized that children between 2 to 2 years were abandoned at home. They don't go to school. Yeah. And as a result of this, they are not being pursued. They move at random. And there was a lot of kidnapping during this period. Kidnapping, and when children...
Oh, okay, he is freezing, guys, but then bear with me, guys. This concerns me directly. I feel bad, but I'm sorry, guys. This, understand my story about the yogurt. Those who have heard me tell the yogurt story, you can see this is a 21st century child, and this is what is happening. Thank you all for support, guys. I'm seeing it. It's just I'm trying to concentrate to help Aziz to speak as much as he can. So
the ages between 2 and 6, that's the best ages. That's the best age, the best period to teach a child the way to go. So I decided to bring this initiative, early childhood education, across the various settlements, where through the help of volunteer teachers, we're able to bring all these children together and give them a two-year course on early childhood education. And as I speak, we graduated 3 batches from the early childhood education to the primary section. And I want to tell you that children who graduate from the program at the age of 5, 6 are able to read and write. You have all the details.
Okay. All right. So, sis, do you want to say something, please? So, people are supporting us. You just want to say thank you. You want to say anything?
I just want to say thank you to Sister Aseta and Balihu as well, and then Sister Vavin and any other person that has given that I've missed out on, and those who are even asking if they don't have what do you call it, PayPal account, if they want to use the what do you call it, bank account, and then just whatever you have actually will go a long way here, because as you can see, we can't just do everything by ourselves. Since we're a family here, we need to make sure that we do give that which we can at this point in time. And when the apples start dropping as well, this is one of the causes that we are going to be bringing forward to Obless as well, in non-passive. So that is what I want to say for now. But we need the details of, for those who need bank accounts, is it possible for you to put any, if you have any account, do you have any accounts that they can use? Because someone is asking, from your side, because someone is asking that if they don't have PayPal account, can they do by bank transfer as well?
Yes, they can. That's okay. Sis, can you just hold on to the? So, Aziz, if you have anything to share, like tell us how many approximately children do you have, or people? What's the population now since 2016? Just share a bit of that and what families are going through, and just say really thank you to people who are supporting.
Yeah, and also how much it will take to empower family.
Yeah, just go ahead, sis. Let me come. I'm stepping out, sis. So carry on.
Okay. So we need Brazil, if you can hear, is it possible for you to say that?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, are you referring to the number of children we are taking care of, the number of women we are working with, or the general?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. We have 4 refugee settlements in Nigeria and 4 communities harboring refugees. Our activities ongoing within the 4 refugee settlements. There's a refugee settlement that is known as the Okente settlement. At the Okente settlement, the early childhood education center we have there has 84 kids. Then in Adagon 84 children. In Adagon 1 learning center, the Adagon 1 is the modern settlement in Nigeria. In Adagon 1 center, we have 218 kids.
218.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well. Oh my God. Since people are really blessing us, we really thank God. Yeah, go ahead.
In Adagon 3 settlement, we have 176 children. Then in the Benue State again, we have 446 children in Benue State.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
yeah, sure.
What about adults? Because you've mentioned children, and that is almost going to at least nothing short of almost 1,000.
See, is it possible I override this? Because if you see from the title he had, even from when he started speaking, his worry why he started this was because of the girl child, because they were being assaulted all the time. They went through a lot of stuff. So what would it take to sponsor a girl child to learn a trade and stuff? We're just learning, but then what is interesting me right now is the 7 hectares of land that we're trying to see if we can just support with anything. We really appreciate anybody who's helping in any way, please. So just say a few things about the girls and stuff. Next time when I bring people, we'll bring pictures of the girls doing what they are doing. I'm sure we have at least one here where the lady was doing that. But just go ahead and explain a bit more on that, Azi, about the girls.
The girls, we enroll them in various disciplines. We have some who are learning how to transform beats, other things. We have some who are learning pastry and baking. We have the others who are into tailoring, the others into hair. We have some who are into shoemaking. You see all the videos. So now, our intention now is that if we are blessed, for example, in one of the settlements, we are going to open a skill acquisition center wherein we are going to equip it. They will be working there. Then there's going to be a serious monitor and evaluation, a kind of serious follow-up to ensure that after their training, we hire them to be working in those centers, producing those things and selling them. That's how we're looking at it. Skills.
Yeah, so what we're asking, like, what would it take for a child who wants to learn shoemaking, for example, to sponsor that one child?
25,000 naira.
Okay.
25,000 for one child, for 3 months.
Oh, okay, that's good. Wow. See, Auntie Maggie has just supported.
Does that 25,000 naira go across the what do you call it? Was that just specifically to baking or
no, for a child who's learning how to make shoes? That was the last one I asked. Yeah.
Shoes. Okay. So does that amount apply to tailoring and shoe making or baking?
So for shoemaking. For shoemaking is 25,000 naira per child, just to train the child.
What about tailoring and baking?
With tailoring, if you want to empower one child with tailoring, we're gonna obtain the tailoring machines and some other stuffs. That child is 250,000 naira per person.
Okay. Yeah. So
and
please
what
go
about
ahead
baking?
and say and just comment or say thank you because people are helping you. They're supporting us. So yeah. So I'm just trying to type in my account.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bra. I'm trying to look for him. Sister Maggie. Thank you, Tata. Thank you very much. Brazil, can you tell us how much it is for a child to be, sponsored for baking, please?
For baking, with 50,000 naira, a girl child can be empowered.
How much? Sorry, I didn't hear.
50,000 naira. Okay.
50,000 naira.
Yes, in baking and pastry, we have already trained them. Now they are professionals. Now to empower them, with 50,000 naira, you can empower one person.
Oh, so with 50,000 naira, they can start off a business
in baking.
Okay.
So, family, the details are on the screen and in the chat box. Please pick the details from here. If you want an account, for those who have asked that, if they don't have PayPal, Sister Maseta, the details for the account that you can put something in is there as well. So you can use that one. And Bra Gideon as well. Anybody that is wanting that to put something in, it's good that you see the account details on the screen and in the chat box right now. It's comfort. You can see it.
Moment. Let me put it back. I just mistakenly clicked on.
You can pick it up from the chat box as well.
So I'll plead that when you support, kindly put SC because we just need to keep record of people who are helping. Even if we can't call it in public, we'll ask for permission. If you can tell us to say you supported us, it's fine. If not, but we'd just like to keep the record, please. So if you pay, especially using the account or PayPal, just say SC. SC stands for Southern Cameroons. Yes. So we really appreciate, guys. We brought this here because this is what I've been going through. It's just that it's hard, sometimes hard to explain. But then when we got Aziz, you see, even with the difficulties, they can't go on this. Guys, I tell you that in since 2017, 2016, we would go hours and days on Facebook. We would do all kinds of drama, do all kinds of stuff just to raise a bit of thing to, like just to get bread for the day. But then it's not helping because they're out there in millions. Or there are over 2 million in Nigeria. So that's everybody now has resolved. Even our group here in the UK that you have been supporting, the Southern Cameroons Women UK, we've only resolved to empowerment because we cannot afford to say we'll be buying food for them every day. It's not possible. But then empowering them is a thing, and you ladies and gentlemen, you are doing just the right thing. We really, really do appreciate, and we we apologize for any inconveniences, but we really thought that we'd bring this here because I've been having a chat with Aziz all these days. He said, "Oh, we really need help and stuff." I just thought that I'd bring it here to the family platform, and we appreciate all the love. They see, I put the this thing on the screen. Okay, here.
Yes.
So I just leave it
Okay.
here.
So
Okay,
for
let me put
Sister
my.
Maseta, please, you can see that is the detail of the accounts that you can put the fund in, please, so that way, since you don't have a PayPal account, it makes it easier for you. Please pick up that account detail quickly. Comfort SC 39474. That's the sort code. Account
Mhm.
number 334768, and it's a Lloyd's
Lloyds
Bank.
Bank. Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure. I
Okay.
should have put that.
Thank you.
I think I should just put the account details and the PayPal on the same place, right? So
Yes,
I'll just do
so
that
that
before we
for
close.
those who
Yeah.
want PayPal, who can
Mm-hmm.
have access to PayPal, they can use it. For those who don't have access to PayPal, then they can actually use the bank account details.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, what some of the pictures, we're glad that somebody has stood up to start doing something, but it takes more than one person to sort
Mm-hmm.
out 2 million people. Is there's no how that is going to be practicable for him as a single person and single-handedly do what he's doing for 2 million people. And as he said there, that the kind of support that they have, it's not even regular. It's something that comes once in a while, as those people can afford to. You can imagine when apples start dropping and we can actually go down on the ground, even if you don't go on the ground, but to be able to
Mm-hmm.
empower them right now to cultivate that 7 hectares of land for them to empower themselves, because those women are not just going to feed their families from that. They're going to be selling some of the produce that they're going to make from that farm, whether it's corn, whether it's cassava, whether it's maize, whether it's sweet potato, whether it's okra, whatever it is. They are going to take some of it, feed their family, and sell the remaining and get more. And for them to get more seedlings, it's not easy getting seedlings as well. As you can see, it costs to get the seedlings for you to be able to put back in the ground to produce more. And if you are going to do that, you need to supply them with that. And also, they have enough seedlings. They can actually turn that over such that they can go to the market, sell some, feed their families, and then go back to the farm when it's planting season again, be able to plant something again. It's very, very important. I think we need to look deeply into this even more as soon as possible, and as soon as apples start dropping, even before then, whatever it is that everybody can chip in here and there, we need to start doing that, because this is I don't even know. I'm short of words to say it. Just looking at the children sitting on floors on the ground, eating, and as you can see, it's not as if the food is fantastic. It's not fantastic either. That's just barely for them to get something to put on the inside of them, you know. So thank you for those that have supported. You can see the ground is sandy. It's a sandy ground. It's not even cemented or anything, and they're sitting on it. And their food is being dished. Then they manage to put a mat on the floor for them to sit down and eat as well, using their hands. So please, I just want to thank those that are contributed today. Thank you very much for your support. For those who will still be contributing, thank you very much for your support as well. But this is just an introduction, because when we
Mhm.
go fully and Unpassive starts a business, we are going to bring this forward as a serious and an urgent project for us to pay attention to. Yes, thank you.
Exactly. See, so many times, each time we discuss, I talk about yogurt, the yogurt, my yogurt. I don't know how many people know. I'm just trying to speak back because I'm not crying anymore.
Mm,
So, this is 21st century, when you will say that is not the yogurt at once, but I'm not
mm,
sure when last, if I told they've ever had yogurt. These ones we see here, and this
mm,
is 21st century. What they're suffering for something that is not their fault. They did not cause that. They don't even want it. But then that's
mm.
what they are going through. So really, really do appreciate family. You've shown the love. We really appreciate you. Whoever watches this video later on, and you are moved, the information is still on the screen, go ahead. This will go a very, very long way. So, Aziz, do you want to say something? Say a word of thanks, because we had a lot of family members supporting us and showing concern. So, do you want to say something, please? So that we yeah.
As we speak now, I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very happy, and I don't know how I can appreciate you people, because what you are doing now is providing the answer to a very, very critical problem. I'm very, very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
What you see me doing is not because I like doing it. At times I go for days without eating, but to ensure that those children have a meal. You see those children on the floor like that, at times they go for 2 days with just one meal in their households. It's very, very terrible. It's very, very terrible. Honestly speaking, I was not supposed to be here. But when I saw it with my own eyes, I said, no, I have to do something. So I don't know how I can appreciate the people. Whatever support we are giving, you want to see how it's going to be executed. You want to see live, and you will see the impact. You see how happy people will be. You see how they have touched the life. This life is not balanced, honestly speaking.
I know. I know. This life is not balanced. I know, bro. So, guys, let me just close us on this. I find them so cute, and I know what they're doing here. We are going to explain, guys. Just watch that. The good thing is that
Walking. Where are baby on your back?
So they are learning how to carry babies. We go back home, we carry our babies on our back. So that's what they are learning how to do. So they say, hold, put your baby on your back. And then I find them so cute. I don't feel like so sis, yeah. Yeah. So I think we don't want to keep people here. So, oh my God, thank you guys. We really do appreciate. We appreciate your love.
Thank
May
you
God
very much,
replenish everything you have done
Taron.
here to support us. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sis, did you say thank you to our brother Martin Pierre? Thank you, bro. We really appreciate. So we just want to actually wrap up now so that we don't we've been keeping our people today for very long time.
Yes, Aziz, Aziz, just please keep doing what you are doing, but we are keeping you in mind and keeping this project in mind as well. So we are going to be calling on you sooner or later to make sure that you come back and actually we need to make sure that this goes a longer way than it is right now, but people have given what they have right now, but we are looking
Yeah.
forward to when we can empower you to empower our people back home even further, such that their lives can be full of hope and and joy, and also it helps them to forget the trauma, and as not immediately, but at least it gives them a hope, and that hope is very important, because once someone loses hope, they need to bring them back is it's very challenging, but for them to be able to have that hope and then to see restored back their dignity and their respect, it's very important, such that they can bring have longer lives, and also their life expectancies, increase. So the same thing with the children, such that they are joyful and they grow in an environment that is safe and conducive for them, where they have basic education and good nutritious food to eat as well. Thank you very much for sharing and for being passionate and compassionate as well, and empathizing with the people. But like you said, you shouldn't be there. You could have you are a refugee, just like they are a refugee. You can sort your own life out, but you chose not to just be an individual by yourself, but you chose to hear the cry of those who are the orphans and who are fatherless, and God will definitely reward you and open more doors for you to be able to empower these people in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, sis. Yeah, somebody's asking. Our brother Robert Monju is asking. Aziz, do you have? Is there a possibility to have Momo to transfer from Cameroon to Nigeria? Because bro is surely speaking from Cameroon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, there's a possibility.
do you have a Momo number?
Yeah.
Yes,
Can you just dictate it for me to put it on the screen for our brother George? Robert.
Yeah.
So bro, when you send it, just put it SC or SC refugees as put there. So we really want to keep record of this, please. So if you can dictate it as Z.
All right, I'm doing that right there.
Yeah. So even in Nigeria, guys, this number goes. Anyone who has 1 naira, it goes a long way. You already know though. We thank you. We can't go without saying thank you to our Nigerian community to see. So I think you want to say this on our behalf.
Yes, on behalf
Congratulations
of
to our
myself
people.
being a Nigerian as well,
Thank
I
you.
want to thank the Nigerian government. I know they struggle as well and they have challenges as well in the nation, but I want to thank them for being accommodating and being loving and caring, and also doing the bits that they can do, not just as a nation, but also for those who are individuals or who are, supporters that give as they have once in a while as well. But we will also want them to be able to do a bit much more than they are doing, because we have to trust God that we have the capability, because these are our brothers and our sisters from another mother. So we cannot allow and open our eyes and allow them to actually suffer while they are in our own land, in our presence. We need to be a bit more, how will I call it, a bit more sacrificial in our giving as well, as a nation and as individuals and as a community, especially in the community where they are staying as well. Thank you very
No, thank
much.
you. Thanks. I just want to say the last thank you to our brother or sister May Van. Thank you so much, JCs. We appreciate. So, family, thank you. We appreciate all your support and all the love. And we would like to close now and say, see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. We love you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you for
Thank
yours.
you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Brazi. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Love you all.
May God bless you all
Oh,
abundantly.
all right.